welcome to episode 7 of the Flavourful Reviews. Hey, yeah.
Lucky number 7.
Did you guys check out that dramatic reading we did of the Subway comics? I enjoyed it.
I did. I checked it.
Really hot on it.
Yeah.
I did.
As hard as diamonds.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, so hopefully you guys like that. There is more to come every Thursday. Check them out. Now on to the reviews. Here we got coming off of the review release of the Captain America movie. We got Captain America and Bucky.
And may I say,
Hold on.
This is going to be a quick one, folks, honestly.
Written by Ed Brubaker, drawn by Mark Enderrico. Yoko Ono.
We apologize ahead of time.
Should we start this again?
No, we got this. So, look, this book's boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just recaps the origins of Bucky, and Bucky's not that interesting.
Well, he can be interesting. I mean, any character can be interesting with the right writer. It's just, it's right.
He just fights. He's a fighter, and then they're like, "Stop fighting," and then he's like, "No." Then they're like, "Okay, Captain America.
Here's a
take
secret
him."
mission.
Yeah, I was like,
Go do it. We're not gonna tell you
This
anything.
is dumb.
Problem is, it's like Brubaker just decided to like tell this whole story as just like a montage of events of like Bucky going through training and like panel after panel, just a different scene. And even when there's actually a scene that's more than a page long, there's really nothing going on. It's
If you like Bucky, then hey, pick it up. But if not, stay away.
Like, from a technical standpoint, book is well written enough. It's well drawn enough. There's
That's
just
true.
nothing interesting happening that you wouldn't already know.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's like, your neighbor who's just like a super nice guy, but you don't want to talk to him because it's just boring as shit.
you just want to say
talk to him.
how's it going.
Yeah, and you're
he's a
just
nice
like,
guy. He's well articulate.
Yeah.
It's just
but he's just boring as shit.
it's
Lawn's green.
He has
Yep.
nothing. He has no
White
say.
Cool.
fence.
See it.
Personality.
It's true.
If we can apply that to comics.
It's true.
Definitely can.
All right, moving on to something a little bit better.
With a little more personality.
A lot more personal.
Yeah,
a lot.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
It's a nice little book.
The Decoy.
So it's a one shot. So
Yeah, written by Stuart Moore, drawn by Sean Crystal. Yeah.
And who did the cover, Ricky?
Oh my God, Scotty Young. I love Scotty Young's work so much. He's just brings.
Your boy.
I just love it.
I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I kind of wish he did the interior of the comic.
Oh, no, I wouldn't disagree with that.
Yeah, I would
but
not disagree with that. But the interior is really good. Buns, what's your gripe with the interior?
Was my gripe with the interior? It wasn't bad. It's just I don't know, weird perspectives and odd like I don't know how to say it.
Odd shapes. I don't know.
Not odd. It's just weird. Like
Yes.
I'm totally blanking on.
Yeah, well,
this
the
'cause
art
I'm
is really
a
cool
douche.
inside this book. It's very cartoony, but at the same
Mhm.
time, it's
Like, I went on the record last week as saying I don't like being things out of proportion, and this book kind of does that.
That's
but I
the
mean,
word I was looking for.
But
Bodies
yeah,
are out of proportion.
like the fact, like Ricky said, it's kind of cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon, and I really like that general aesthetic to it. So I didn't mind so much when
yeah, no, it's really
Wolverine
cool.
looked kind of odd in
when it's
certain
like
places.
muscles were like weirdly
But it's awesome.
shaped.
Yeah.
And I don't know. With in this, you can see like the outline of Deadpool's mouth in his mask,
Yeah.
and it really adds to his expressions because like in other ones you can't see his mouth, you can't see his expressions. So you're like, what's he saying? But this one, he's a way more dynamic character.
Which I think is really useful for this because Deadpool in general is all over the place in this one.
Which is great.
I mean, he's generally considered just insane in any sort of comic he's in, but in this one, it like takes completely different levels. He's like borderline like ADD with his insanity.
Yeah, I love how unhinged Deadpool is throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, Deadpool's awesome. Can't fuck with Deadpool.
Wolverine tries to convince him to do like a mission with him, but he completely loses focus and
Yeah.
decides they need to have an epic duel that has apparently been long-standing, but Wolverine has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah,
of course.
Deadpool's just like, so it's time to resume our endless battle.
Yeah.
No. And then that it comes up again later. It's just as funny.
Or when Wolverine's getting like lasered down
Yeah.
and he's just laughing.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Which one? Did I
You said Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Oh, that reminds me. Wolverine.
Wool,
Wolverine,
like a sheep?
Wolverine.
Sheep's wool?
Yeah.
Sheep's wool.
You like that,
Look,
Rob?
Buns.
Try not to piss off Rob too much. Okay, Buns?
Wolverine.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it. Buns.
Anything else
Am
we
I
gotta
right?
say about this
Am I
book?
right, everybody? I thought the depiction of Wolverine was really cool because it talked about his love for Phoenix, and then at the same time, he was a very serious character, but because he was with Deadpool, it was just like, even he was like, man, how am I doing this?
This is
He's like,
Yeah.
dog, how'd I do this?
But I don't know, because in the comic they also decide to express that by Wolverine randomly getting a costume of Jean Grey
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
wig
But it tied
wig
into the story.
completed.
Yeah, and then
And then-
even Deadpool was like, where'd you get this? And he's like, no.
whatever. Deus
Shut
Ex
up.
Machina. It's cool.
What is that, Nick?
God of the Machine. It's a plot device whenever you need it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The more you know.
Anyway,
we
That
should
was
put
good.
like a graphic effect of a rainbow going by.
that's too much money.
yeah.
We'll get sued.
We're not good at that. But no, that was really good. Okay, now moving on. Last week we had our most satanic episode. Episode 6.
If you watch 3 of these at the same time in slightly off succession, then it would have said 666.
That's true. Now, this week we're reviewing Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 666, written by Dan Slott and
Sort of
drawn by Stefano Casilli.
prelude to the Spider's Island arc.
Can we just say before we start reviewing this, missed opportunity?
Yeah, like, come on,
I
people.
guess.
You get 666, you do something
Yeah,
with that.
it's not every day you get 666. I wanted to see Spider-Man fucking in hell, killing people.
Rocking out with Slayer.
Yeah, like,
doing
that's what I wanted to see, man. Head tattoos everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess
Come
the point
on.
was is that Marvel preluded to this arc with
Nah.
this issue in order to sort of like, I guess, show that this arc is going to be a terrifying experience, or like,
Yeah.
it didn't really happen though. I mean, the whole basis of this is that everyone's getting Spider-Man powers.
I wanted naked chicks with like assless chaps.
I want Spider-Man behind the
Fucking
kit, double basing,
double basing.
666
fucking
time.
nipple piercings everywhere. That's what I wanted from this
Yeah.
issue.
I
That is
wanted
what
to
I
bathe
needed.
in a little bit of blood.
That is what I needed from this issue.
But,
Tits, assless chaps, tattoos.
It's okay.
I got none of that
Rick, it's
from
okay.
issue
No, it's okay.
666.
It's okay.
Don't worry,
It's okay.
we can find an outlet for you.
I just gotta watch more heavy metal.
Yeah.
Obviously.
All right. Well, it's
Okay, well, getting on to what we did get.
Yes.
What'd you guys think?
It's okay.
Yeah. It's honestly, the dialogue. There's not a lot to it. It's kind of cheesy at times.
It has its moments, though,
Yeah.
like that poker scene.
Yeah.
That was
pretty good.
awesome.
Man, look at that poker scene. Huh.
But I don't know. The dialogue, like Nick was saying, was really cheesy, and the villain was just so fucking retarded. Like the jackal guy, it was just like a green, hairy dude. And
A
it
lot
kinda
of,
looked
like-
this-
Green Goblin, but like more mousy.
A lot
Yeah.
of Spider-Man fans were sort of afraid because, like, the Jackal's kind of like this no-name villain.
Yeah.
That, like, appears, like, once in a while back in the day. So, like, when they say, hey, we're bringing back this guy, he's going to be an important part to this, people are like, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
well-
like, I kind of liked his personality. I can't say the same for his jorts.
yeah.
but-
Sweet as George.
I get you
Oof.
guys were trying to please us with the jorts, but didn't pull it off.
Marvel
too
didn't
well.
do a good job.
Not this time.
We
Yeah, I
await
kind of
your
like
next
the
attempt.
evil genius kind of mentality he's got going on, and he's got a little
He's kind of charming.
failed Spider-Man pet that he kind of walks around with him, but it just kind of didn't quite hit the mark, I guess, is what I'm saying. With
Yeah, maybe it's just the beginning of the arc, so it's kind of. But I mean, they're hoping for this to be a big thing. I mean, it's got a hashtag on the cover.
he's got
Yeah,
hashtag
it's
Spider
gonna
Island,
It's gonna be trending soon. It's gonna be fucking trending that shit. but,
hashtag FTW.
So okay, so what do you guys think of the trajectory of this, where people are getting spider powers and Spider-Man has no spider sense? I think
Well,
that's dumb.
that
as
was
hell.
happened a long
It
time
makes
ago.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
a regular guy, I guess, in this world.
A
right now.
regular guy who still has superhuman strength. And
But it's like they're
crawl
being bitten
on
by
walls.
bed bugs. It's like
That
what is
was
this?
dumb.
was like-
is it Toronto? Like,
That
They threw
was-
down gas or something, like
Or that scene with, like, Aunt May, like,
trying to move to Boston or about.
and then it's like, oh yeah, I just got this place fumigated for bugs. Oh, gross. I'm so glad we're getting out of New York.
Yeah.
Cuts to people flying around with Spider-Man powers.
crazy.
I don't know where they're going with this.
Hopefully it gets better, and hopefully they cut out the bed bug stuff and
that's Dan.
have more assless chaps and nipple piercings,
Yeah, come on.
head tattoos.
I don't know.
That's
They're
what we
really
need.
pushing. At the back of this book, there's a checklist of every
Oh my
book
God.
you need to read.
There's like 500 books.
Yeah. So I mean,
Event
there's a
logs.
lot of. I don't know. This isn't a Spider-Man story I'm that interested in right now.
Totally.
Ultimate Spider-Man, you should read that.
Whoa. There's a little shout out to that in this.
Yeah, I
when-
thought there might be ones
I
that
think there
didn't
is.
quite pick up on.
Um,
Maybe it was confused. I don't
I
know.
thought that was just a reference to just people
Yeah.
seeing into his future, and he didn't want to know what his
Yeah.
future was.
Either way. So this week we probably recommend Deadpool over
Yeah.
everything. Bucky, do not
You don't.
pick that up.
And
Unless-
Spider-Man might be good.
Yeah, it could be building up to something cool. We'll see.
Overall, you should probably read Spider Island if you're gonna continue to read
Mhm.
Spider-Man. but
Yeah, it's true.
It's a lot of dialogue.
I don't know exactly like what the point of like having a city where essentially the population starts getting Spider-Man powers. I don't know how that's really going to be like that much of a problem,
Yeah,
other
no.
than trying to figure out how to reverse it.
And we'll find out. We'll find out. All right, gentlemen. I think we will, go back to our sauce pot, I guess.
Cook up something
Something
else.
delicious. Check out that dramatic reading tomorrow.
That's something we're cooking up.
Yeah, and did you guys know we are a podcast? What? We have podcasts?
Flavourful Sauce Cast.
Yeah.
Flavourfulsauce.com.
Flavourfulsauce.com. We have podcasts.
It's very well.
All right, so
Facebook,
on-
Twitter,
yeah,
YouTube,
You know,
Stadium
the
Comics.
likes.
Check out the Stadium Comics variant if you haven't seen that for
Ooh,
Spider
that's
Island.
Cool, that's cool.
Pretty cool.
All right, so on 3, 1, 2, 3,
Flavorful sauce.